This video is going to be short and sweet. Coming off that game against Minnesota where Kevin Biggio hits the big 3-run shot to give the Jays the lead, and you salvage the finale, but then it's a really good win because you had the off day, you can dwell on it, right? And then you hit the road for a big series against the Orioles at Camden Yards, starting a 9-game road trip before you come home for some favorable games. But the Blue Jays' struggles against the AL East continue to be at the forefront of the entire season feeling a lot worse than it is. Look, in the last series against Baltimore, there were a lot of Oriole fans kind of coming at me. They weren't coming at me, but there were a lot of talks about the Orioles are good now. I don't know why people think they're bad. They're not bad. In fact, they are one of the better teams in baseball because their lineup is so damn good and so damn deep, and they're getting contributions from guys you'd never expect. Let's be honest, Oriole fans. Who the hell expected Ryan O'Hearn to be doing what he's doing? Not a lot of people. Did Aaron Hicks? Let's be real about that one. Did people think Aaron Hicks was going to come in here and start hitting with 1,000 OPS? No. But it's happening for the Baltimore Orioles. And hey, good on them. It's a damn good offense, a damn good ball club. Sure, some question marks in the rotation, but when your offense is as good as they are, you never feel like you're out of a game, and they don't feel like they have to be perfect. And that right there is the difference between what the Blue Jays are and the Orioles are. The Orioles starters don't feel like they have to be perfect. They feel like they have to be good enough because their offense is prolific. And if they're down 3-1 or 2-1, doesn't matter. They're pretty confident they'll be able to come back in that game. Blue Jays, you go down multiple runs, it's like, see you never. It just feels like that. And the way this game played out, I'll be blatantly honest. I turned the TV off after the top of the third inning. Because I could kind of see where it was going. And Oriole fans, it's the story of the Blue Jays season. I got nothing against the O's. I'm just going to put that out there right away. They're a team that's gone through their misery to get young prospects, to get some really good young players. And it's taken fold. It doesn't always work out for teams. It didn't work. It hasn't worked out for the Detroit Tigers. Kansas City's been fluttering for quite a few years now. The Orioles have figured it out. They got some damn good talent. They have Jackson Holliday on the way. They're a really good ball club. They have a really good lineup. For the Blue Jays, this is what it is. Your starting rotation feels like they have to be perfect. They feel like they have to be 7 innings of 2-run ball to give your team a chance. Right? And when I watch this game, and I'll break down the first 3 innings. You get a leadoff double from Springer to start the ball game. Bo then one-hops the second baseman. I don't know why George didn't take off on the play anyways. He thought, well, it might be a line drive at the guy. You got to read that off the bat. You should be at third. Either way, he's not. One away. Vladdy punches it up the middle for a base hit, but again on the ground. And it's an RBI single. Sure, the Jays lead at 1-0. Next inning, Varsho leads off with a double. You're up 1-0. Bassett gives up nothing in the bottom of the first. You're looking to expand on the 1-0 lead. You got a leadoff double from Varsho. You get nothing. Right? Kirky moves him over with a fly ball to right. Jansen coming back off the IL. They're just pumping him with high fastballs, and he swings through them all. Jesus, Murphy, Jano, I love you, guy, but if they're going to throw 4 in a row up above the zone, what do you think they're going to do in number 5? They're going there again if you can't hit it. Swings right through it, you can't get anything out of the inning, you're still up 1-0. Then Bassett gives up a 2-run shot to Adam Frazier. I don't know how the hell he hit it out, but he's a Blue Jay killer. It was a curveball down and out of the zone, and he golfs it into the seats, and they get the lead 2-1. But in the next half inning, Blue Jays, 2 runners on, nobody out. You get nothing. Springer gets on, Bo gets on, both hard hit balls, good start to the inning. Vladdy strikes out, pop out, you get nothing. It's the story of this team's year. You get a lot of hits, but when a guy gets to second or third with less than 2 out, good luck. And then after that inning, I'm like, all right, I can't. It's just so painful to watch. And then Chris Bassett gives up a 2-run shot to Ryan O'Hearn and a grand slam to Gunnar Henderson. And I'm like, yeah, well, Jay scoring 9 runs after being down now 8-1. Yeah, good luck with that one. Good luck with that. And he scores 6, but again, it's meaningless runs at the end of the ball game against not the high leverage guys, so it doesn't mean squat to me. And what did they get? The big hits. The Blue Jays, other than the Kevin Biggio knock, which has felt very rare, that's why everyone was freaking out about it, because we haven't seen very much of it. You haven't got a lot of big hits for this team. Now, yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Chris Bassett wasn't very good. The Orioles were all over him today and made it very uncomfortable. As good teams do. As good offenses do. Sorry, guys. Trying to fight through it. Still fighting this cold off, but we'll get there eventually. I don't want to talk too much more about this game. I mean, I think I break down the majority of the game, the key parts to the game. I'm not even going to look at the Jays' stats because a lot of them are meaningless. Look, the Jays had 15 hits today. 15! They had 6 runs. They had 17 hits. Only 2 more. They scored 5 more runs. You know why? They got the big hit. Jays didn't get the big hit. That's why the Orioles are 41-24. Hold on a minute. 42-24 because they haven't updated the win yet. And that's why the Blue Jays are 37-31. That's really the story of the year for me. The inability to get the big hit in a big spot. You have a chance there in the top half of the second inning with Varsho at third and less than 2 out to drive in that run and go up 2-0. You have a chance, I mean, for Vladdy. I'm not saying to hit a home run, but would it have been nice to go deep there off of Dean Kramer, get a 3-run shot, give your team a 2-run lead, and take the energy out of the crowd. And give your confidence to Chris Bassett because now we got a 2-run lead. But you get nothing. In a 1-run game against the Orioles? A 1-0 game? Yeah, it ain't going to hold up that way. You're not going to win a 2-1 game, a 3-2 game against the Orioles. No. You need the bats. You didn't get it. They did. And you got your rear kicked. This is what it is. Game 2 tomorrow. Jose Barrios, Kyle Bradish. On paper, we know what it looks like. But it's the AL East. It's the Jays versus the Orioles this year. We haven't won a game against the Orioles this year. We're 0-4. And for Oriole fans, I'm going to say one thing to you guys. If you're still watching the video, I thank you. Enjoy this. Not that I'm going to say that it's not going to last long because this team is going to be very good for years to come. But I say enjoy it because you've dealt with garbage for years. I don't remember the year that the Orioles full-on fell in the dumps. I know, obviously, they played the Jays in 16 in the wild card. Was it the year after? Was it 17 or 18 where they really started the dumpster diving? I can't remember exactly. But either way, it's been bad for a significant amount of years. Last year this was the start of something, right? And this year, the offense has gotten better, and their starters aren't as bad. They've been good enough, and their bullpen is still elite. That's why they're 18 games over 500, and that's why the Jays are only 6. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game today, if you're a Jays fan, if you're an Oriole fan, you loved it, smack that like button anyways. Hit the subscribe button, you guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game, what you like, what you not like from today's game. For the Toronto Blue Jays, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below, so follow up there if you guys not done so already. And I will talk to you guys. I'll be here tomorrow no matter what. Game 2 of the 3-game set between the Jays and the O's at Camden Yards. 7:05 first pitch there. Jose Barrios, Kyle Bradish is the pitching matchup there. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and definitely not this game if you're a Jays fan. We'll talk to you guys then.